And the Mustangs are now going to start at the 20-yard line. Roy Hernandez is going to be the quarterback for your Mustangs. Double slot, single in the middle. The give, oh, what a hit! Drug back a few yards back. Ricardo Clow, the ball carrier, but an excellent tackle by Adigo Okwode. Adiga Duque was the actual Hernandez. It's going to be an actual false start. See, that could be either encroachment or false start. It may be a false start. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a false start. And that false start is going to be against Francisco Caldiano. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. Second and 18 for the Mustangs. Double slot right for Roy Hernandez. Hernandez fumbles the ball. And looks like Kempner has it. The recovery. And the Cougars have it. Let's see who comes up with the actual. Lincoln Ventura with the actual recovery for the Cougars, and they are in business at the Aldine at the Mustangs 18 at the 10-yard line. Grayson Green and the Kempner Cougars are in business at the Aldine 10. 9:29 left. Green has double slots on both sides, single back. Now we have a man in motion. Green, give. Great tackle there. Give was to Makai Jenkins. But he was stopped there. So you made the tackle here. Carlos Cruz on the tackle for the Mustangs. Back to pass, Green looking, has a man. Try to get it to Luke Maxson, but a good play on there by Deshane Daniels. Be 3rd and 10. Third down and 10. Triple slot on the right side. Back to passes, Green. He sprints out to the right side, being chased. Looks over. Intercepted! Oh, he's trying to come out of it, and it is. Let's see if that's going to be. It was actually intercepted by Jakari Jefferson. Okay, that is going to be Rodney Nolbert. And the officials, they're going to bring it out. It looks like it's going to be an actual a touchback. Okay, it is a safety. So Aldine, your Mustangs will have to punt it. So it is with 8:37 left in the first quarter. The score: the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and your Aldine Mustangs nothing. You're watching and listening to Aldine Mustangs football and Aldine ISD athletics on Vype Media. Welcome back to Thorne Stadium in the deep part of North Houston. I am the sportsman Michael Lewis, along with my production crew Elias Marino and also Sebastian Bien and our QA Les Clary back at the studio in Houston. It is a low scoring game in the first quarter. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars just getting a safety on a tackle in the end zone of an intercepted pass by Ronnie Nolbert of your Mustangs. And it is now Fort Bend Cougars are going to get the ball. Ellis Sanucci and Donnie Avery are going to be back for the Cougars. Kicking it off for Sebastian Esparza to kick off. Coming down with it is Avery. Looked like they were colliding together. And it's going to be first and 10. It's going to be at the almost the 17 to 18 yard line for the Cougars. Again, there was a tackle made after a Grayson Green pass was intercepted just on the last drive. But Ronnie Nober trying to bring it out was tackled in the end zone, and it was concurred into a safety. Looks like there was a blocking penalty on the Cougars, so they're actually now going to start closer to about the 8 yard line. This is going to be the 9 yard line. 8:35 left in the first quarter. Green, give. What a hit. Give was to Makai Jenkins, but he was stopped, met by a ton of Mustangs. Jesus Reyes with the tackle. Darian Williams also with the assistant on the tackle as well. Give to Jenkins, met again. Carlos Cruz with the tackle, along with Jesus Reyes.
Number 5, Makai Jenkins of All Carrier. He's wrestled down by number 9 of Aldine, Carlos Cruz, along with number 25, Eddie Amador.
Eddie Amador also with the tackle. Second down to 11. Green back to pass, looking, trying to escape, but he is brought down by Matthew Salazar. He's met there, and that's going to bring up fourth down from the 7 yard line. Looks like your Mustangs are going to get a very good field position.
No gain on the run.
No gain on the run. They're going to have now the Cougars are going to have to punt.
On the tackle for the Aldine Mustangs, number 12, Jesus Reyes.
The kick coming down. And Rodney Nolbert actually Fair catches it at the 41-yard line of Fort Bend Kempner. With 6:35 left in the first quarter, the score, the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and your Aldine Mustangs nothing. With my production crew, Sebastian Bien and Elias Moreno, and our QA Les Clary back at the studio. I'm the sportsman Michael Lewis with you, and first down now for your Mustangs. Hernandez give, met there, the stop there in our area as well as they come in. There's a flag on the play. That's going to be a delay of game penalty, looks like, against the Mustangs. Or it could be, it's going to be a delay of game penalty. It's going to bring it back.
Offense, 5 yards. Second down.
It's going to be 2nd and 15 for your Mustangs.
Against the Mustangs, they have the football at the 46-yard line.
46-yard line of the Cougars. Man in motion for Hernandez. Hernandez back to pass, being chased, and he is brought down by Trajan Wiley with the sack.
Number 11, Rory Hernandez, the ball carrier. He's knocked down by number 14, Trajan Wiley.
That's going to be a loss
A loss of 10 yards
of 10. And that's going to bring a third
down
25.
Mustang.
Third 25 for the Mustangs. Hernandez trying to run it up the middle, get some of the yardage back. Gets a few yards. I would say he gets about maybe 5, maybe 7 yards.
Number 11, Rory Hernandez, the ball carrier. A gain of 6 yards for Hernandez.
That's going to bring a punting situation.
Tackle for the Cougars.
Dominic Avery is back along with Shamir Smith.
Timeout.
That's going to be a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Timeout Aldine. We're going to keep it right here with 4:04 left in the first quarter to score. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and your Aldine Mustangs nothing. We'll keep it right here. Let's get you caught up with some of the other scores of some of the other games in the area tonight. Also, in the second quarter, it is Kingwood 8 and Clear Creek nothing. And Dobie, Pasadena Dobie, is leading Clearbrook by a score of 12-0. We haven't got an update on that one. Galveston Ball leading Manville by a score of 7-6. Pearland leading Fulshear by a score of 10-0. And we'll get you all some other scores and some other games as they do come in.
Formation number 15, Sebastian Esparza.
Sebastian Esparza is going to kick it to Donnie Avery and Shamir Smith.
Deep for the Cougars, number 11, Donnie Avery.
Esparza's kick comes down. Smith lets it roll. Grabs it. He gets tackled right there by Ronnie Nolbert for your Mustangs.
On the punt return for Kempner. A 31-yard punt.
You got some other scores as well. They're just now slowly coming in. Atascocita is leading number one big game that's at Randall Reed Stadium tonight. Number 2 Atascocita is leading area. Atascocita in state rank 10. Atascocita is leading Houston Lamar by a score of 21-0. That is in the second quarter. And Lamar, one of the other top teams in the state as well. First and 10 from their own 19. Man in motion. Green back to pass. Has a man outside, but almost a short gain. Pass is complete to Luke Maxson.
Pass is complete.
Looks like the tackle is going to be made by Jakari Jefferson.
A gain of 4 yards.
Gain of 4 in the play.
Tackle for Aldine, number 5.
Check the tackle.
Leon Bogan.
Kevion Bogan was there for the tackle. Double slots right for Green. Back to passes Green. Steps out to the right side, looking for somebody down the middle. Almost intercepted. He was looked like he was trying to go to Luke Maxson.
Pass is incomplete.
Thought he was trying to go to Luke Maxson, but a lot.
Receiver number 9, Ellis Sanusi.
Ellis Sanusi, correct me on there, was the intended receiver. Good play back in the backfield by Ronnie Nolbert and also by
Defending for the Mustangs, number 8,
Demarius Parrish. Trips to the right, 3rd and 7, back to passes Green. Green's going to try to run it out, and he won't make the first down. Great play by Carlos Cruz.
number 4, Grayson Green, the ball carrier. A gain of 2.
Gain of 2 for Grayson Green.
9 of Aldine, Carlos Cruz.
So that's going to have
It brings up 4th down.
4th down and Elvin Williams to punt for the Cougars. Ronnie Nolbert back for your Mustangs. Williams the kick, it brings it down, calling for a fair catch is Nolbert, and he'll down it right there at the Mustangs 35-yard line.
Elvin Williams.
With 2:13 left in the first quarter, the score is the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and your Aldine Mustangs nothing. You're listening and watching Aldine ISD Athletics and also Aldine Mustangs football on Vype Media and Vype Live. Back here now, your Mustangs starting with Rory Hernandez going to the middle. Gets a few yards. The sports vet, Michael Lewis, along with my production crew, Sebastian Bien and Elias Moreno, and our QA, Les Clary, back at the studio in Houston.
A gain of 6 yards on the
6 yards on the carry by Rory Hernandez.
Mustangs have the ball at their 41-yard line.
The Mustangs have the ball at their 41-yard line. Hernandez going to sneak it. May get about a yard on that play. Gang of Cougars.
Have a gain of a yard. On the tackle for Kempner, number 44. Jiafeng Chin.
Jiafeng Chin was the tackle for the Mustangs. Not before the Cougars. Hernandez give was to Patrick Cabrera, but he was stopped.
Number 22.
Looks like Elijah Williams was there on the tackle for a gain of 3. Second and
Tackle number 17,
Lincoln Ventura, correct me on that, was the actual tackle. And Hernandez trying to bring it up, see if he can get close to the 1st-yard line.
Number 11, Rory Hernandez, the ball carrier for the Mustangs.
And it is a first down for your Mustangs.
Yards for Aldine, and a first down and 10.
So first and 10 for your Mustangs. Hernandez, give. Stop there. Ricardo Cloak stopped.
Number 32, Ricardo Clow, the ball carrier for Aldine. On the tackle
That's the
for
end of the
Kempner.
first quarter. That's the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first.
And that was Lincoln Ventura with the tackle. And it's going to be the end of the first quarter. The score, at the end of the first quarter, the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and the your Aldine Mustangs nothing. You're watching, you listen to Aldine IC Athletics and Aldine Mustangs football on Vype Live. Back to Thorne Stadium in just on the deep north side of Houston. I'm the sports vet Michael Lewis, along with our production crew, Sebastian Bien, and also Elias Moreno, and then our QA Les Clary back at the studio. And it's been a low-scoring game here. It is the game between the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars and your Aldine Mustangs as we're covering Aldine Mustangs football tonight on the first night for the 14-6A Aldine Mustangs and the 11 versus the 11-5A Fort Bend Kempner Cougars. Fort Bend Kempner leading this one 2-0 on a safety in the first quarter. Second and 12 at your Mustangs 46-yard line. And that's going to be, looks like an encroachment penalty. We'll double check that. Yeah, it is going to be an encroachment penalty.
Defense, number 15, 5 yards, second down.
Second down, it's going to be Adingo Okude with the actual offside infraction for the Cougars. Second and 7, Hernandez gives, looks like it's going to be a few yards. And the give is to Patrick Cabrera. Ricardo Clow, the ball carrier, excuse me.
Number 99,
Deontay Williams with the tackle.
Aldine Mustang football. 48-yard line of Kempner.
Ball is at the Cougars' 48-yard line. Third down and 5. Give. Tackle there, no gain. It's deep for the Kempner Cougars. It was not a live play, so they're going to replay the down. Okay, so Aldine calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 10:22 left in the first half. The score to Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and the Aldine Mustangs. Your Aldine Mustangs nothing. You're listening, watching the Aldine Cougars Aldine Mustangs football on Vype Media and Vype Live. Coming soon. Coming in January of next year. We have a lot of high school football, but coming in January of next year, a new beginning for Vype Live. American Basketball Association coverage comes to Vype Live in January of 2025. Stay tuned. Fourth and 3. Sebastian Esparza going to kick, and almost partially, looked like it was kind of blocked a little bit, and down at the 21-yard line.
A 26-yard punt.
26-yard punt by Sebastian Esparza, and downed at the
And the officials spot the football at the 21-yard
21-yard line of the Cougars.
where the Cougars will have the ball. First down and 10.
First down and 10. We get you caught up on some other scores also as the Cougars are getting ready to come onto the field. Klein Kane is leading Cy Fair by a score of 14-7. We'll keep you up to date on that game as well. Double slots right, well, trips to the left. Double slots right for Green. Back to passes. Green has a man at the 30, down to the 40, down to the 50, down to midfield. Here we go. Back to the 40 and down at the Mustangs 43-yard line. Beautiful pass by Grayson Green to Luke Maxon.
On the tackle for the Mustangs, number 8.
Gain of 32 yards. Green gives up the middle.
Number 5.
Makai Jenkins
The ball carrier.
gets a few yards.
A gain of a yard.
A gain of 1 yard.
25. Eddie Amador.
Eddie Amador with the tackle. Double slots right. Green back to pass. Looking. Almost had a man.
Grayson Green's pass is
Grayson Green's his pass was intended.
the receiver, number 3.
Mario James was his intended receiver. Just threw it a little bit too high. A pass to, in the direction of Luke Maxon, pass from Green to Luke Maxon was a 42-yard pass. .9:15.
9 yards to go.
3rd and 9 for Fort Bend Kempner. Back to passes Green. Look across. Has a man down to about the 28 yard, I'd say 29-yard line.
A gain of 11 yards on the
11-yard gain on the play.
making the reception, number 2.
Luke Maxon again. A great connection
On the tackle for the Mustangs.
for Grayson Green. Double slot right. Ball on the 28-yard line. Green gives it. Stop there is Makai Jenkins. Darian Williams. Stop for your Mustangs.
Number 5, Makai Jenkins, the ball carrier. He's knocked down quickly by number 9 of Aldine, Carlos Cruz.
Carlos Cruz, and also assisted with the tackle as well.
3rd down and 12.
3rd down and 12 from the Mustangs 30. Back to passes Green. Just throws it away. Great pressure put on green by Jesus Reyes.
Complete. The intended receiver, number 12, Aldine Williams.
It was thrown to Elvin Williams, but Jesus Reyes put a lot of pressure on Green.
Third down, 12 yards to go.
Third down, 12 yards to go.
They have the football at the Aldine Mustang 30-yard line.
Third and 12, and we caught up on some scores as well. In motion, Green man in motion, and now there is going to be a timeout by Kempner. We'll take the timeout with it with 8:13 left in the first half to score. The Kempner Cougars 2 and your Aldine Mustangs nothing. We'll keep it right here. And let's get you caught up on some other scores as well. Kingwood is all over Clear Creek tonight by a score of 22-0. Now that is in the third quarter. Fort Bend Jordan leads Cypress Creek. Katy Jordan leads Cypress Creek by a score of 10-0. Dobie still leads Clearbrook by a score of 12-0. Galveston Ball is leading Manville by a score of 28-6. Pearland is leading Fulshear by a score of 12-6. Tomball leading Stafford by a score of 21-6, and Klein Kane is still leading Cy Fair by a score of 14-7. And a big game over Randall Reed Stadium at the Atascocita High State rank. Atascocita leading Houston Lamar 21-0, and that is in the second quarter. 3rd and 12 for the Cougars. Back to passes. Green looking, had a man, and looking for Laundry, looking for the flag was Mario James, but
Grayson Green's pass is incomplete. The pass intended for number 3, Mario James.
at 4th and 12, looks like the Cougars are going to go for it. They had to make a quick switch.
For the Mustangs, number 8, Demarion Perry.
Marion Perry with the stop. Great play by him. Back to passes. Green up the middle, and he's gonna get sacked. Carlos Cruz with the put it in cruise control and actually made a great stop on that play. And that's going to put Aldine in business at their own 30-yard line. A great drive put together by Kempner, the Cougars, but great defense and some great stops there by the Mustangs to deny them any chance of getting the end zone as well. The Mustangs will take over here. Your Mustangs trail now 2-0. 1st and 10 from the 38. Looks like there's going to be a flag on the play and a give. De'Eric Hall was the receiver. Was the runner on the play. See who has a flag. Flag was on the play.
On the tackle for Kempner, number 14,
Trayshawn Wiley was on the tackle for Kempner.
penalty flag on the field.
Looks like it's going up against your Mustangs.
There's 2 penalties on the play.
It's going to be offsetting.
5 men in the backfield. Offense. Offside.
So it's going to be an offsetting penalty. So the play will we'll just rerun the play again.
On the last play, it'll give the Aldine Mustangs the ball. It's spotted at their 38-yard line. 1st down and 10.
First down and 10 for Aldine. Give. Hernandez gets up. Gets a few yards. It's like the stop is going to be Anthony Atucci on the tackle for the Cougars.
And it'll give the Aldine Mustangs the football at their 45-yard line. Second down.
Second down for the Mustangs. 2nd and 3 from their own 46. Hernandez has split in the back. He's trying to pass on the outside. Has a man out to the 50 and close to midfield. And the pass was completed to Derek Hall. Looks like they have their first down for your Mustangs.
Rory Hernandez pass is complete to number 3. Right. Derek Hall. On the tackle for the Cougars, number 26, Derek Gallion.
Derek Gallion on the tackle for the Cougars. It is first down for your Cougars, or your Mustangs, excuse me, at the 49-yard line. Hernandez has double slots in the back. And to give up the middle, great yardage. He's down to the 36, or maybe probably down to the 37-yard line. That's going to be Patrick Cabrera.
Number 22, Patrick Cabrera pulls his way to the 36-yard line of Kempner.
We have a injured player down for Kempner.
Timeout on the field.
It's going to be time out of the field. We'll take it with him with 6:44 left in the first half to score. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2 and your Aldine Mustangs nothing. You're watching and listening to Aldine Mustangs football and Aldine IC Athletics on Vype Live.
The injured player for the Cougars is number 14, Trayshawn Wiley. Let's show Trayshawn our appreciation.
Welcome back to WW Thorne Stadium. I'm the sportsman Michael Lewis, along with my production crew Sebastian Beard and also Elias Moreno and Les Clary, the QA, at the studio. And it is your Aldine Mustangs driving now. 1st and 10 at the 37. Hernandez takes it up the middle and gets it down to about I'd say about the 32-yard line. It looks like it's going to be a gain of 5. Effective 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 31 of the Cougars. 2-0. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars lead this one. And like I said, this was an actual safety. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 31. Double slots in the backfield. Give up the middle. And a great tackle brought down. Retackled by Anthony Atucci on. Looks like the ball. Patrick Cabrera was the ball carrier, but Anthony Atucci would have.
Number 34, Anthony Atucci. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Third down and 1 for your Mustangs. It's going to be at the 27 of Kempner. 5:03 left in this first half. Fort Bend Kempner Cougars leading this one 2-0. Hernandez he's gonna get the first down, and he's inside looks like he's inside close to about the 24-yard line. He's gonna get a first down for your Mustangs.
Yards for Hernandez, and a first down for Aldine.
First and 10.
On the tackle for the Cougars, number 7, Shamar Smith.
Shamar Smith was on the tackle for
It's spotted at the 22
the Kempner Cougars. First down at the 22. Double back set. Man in motion for Hernandez. Looks like there's going to be flag on the play. And it looks like there'll be encroachment against the Cougars. We'll double check that penalty. First, it's so the actual,
5-yard penalty assessed against the Kempner Cougars.
it's going to be Shamar Smith with the actual offside.
Brings the football.
Let me just double check that. I think you either said 7 or 97. 97, Ahmed Kalir with the actual, was the actual player making that infraction for the Cougars. First and 5 from the 17-yard line. Another infraction. Flag on play again. Looks like it could be encroachment against Adinka Kukwe. But it looks like it's a false start. So it's going to be first and 10 for your Mustangs at the Kempner 22-yard line. Roy Hernandez bringing the play for the Mustangs. Double back, give. Doesn't look like the play was dead, and I think that may have been false start. Another false start again.
False start. Number 76.
So number 76, Joe Giannis, is going to be called for that penalty. Brings it back now, first and 15 from the 27.
Football. Officials spot the ball at the Kempner Cougar 27-yard line. First down, 15.
Hernandez takes it up the middle, gets a few yards. He drags about maybe 5 to 6 yards.
Number 11, Rory Hernandez, the ball carrier.
And he's going to bring it out to about probably the 21-yard line. So it's about a gain of 6. It's going to be second and 9, 2:48, almost close to the 2-minute warning in the first half. It's been all Fort Bend Kempner this first half,
Yards on the run.
but the Cougars are driving.
1-yard line of
I mean, the Mustangs are driving into Cougar territory. Second and 9. Man in motion, give. It was a fumble, but he picked it up. Great play. And a great hit. A reverse was given to number 3.
number 3, De'Eric Hall, the ball carrier.
Derek Hall, the ball carrier.
He's knocked out of bounds by number 14.
14 on the play.
Trayshawn Wiley.
Trayshawn Wiley was the
No gain on the ball.
on the tackle.
Third down.
Third and 9 from the 21
They have the football
of Fort Bend Kempner.
1-yard line of Kempner.
Third down. 2:17 left in the first half. Hernandez with the give, with the sneak. No, the give. Yes, Rory Hernandez actually was moving the ball up the field there. A little bit of back and forth between the two. A 4th and 7 from the 19. And it looks like the Mustangs are going to try a field goal from the Kempner 19.
Getting set to attempt a 37-yard.
37-yard.
Aldine Mustangs is number 15.
Sebastian Esparza to attempt the kick.
Esparza's kick is in
The
the air.
falls up, and it's good.
It's good.
Sebastian Esparza hits a 37-yard field goal, and it's good. With 1:20 left in the first half,
With 1 minute.
the score is the Aldine Mustangs 3 and the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 2. You're listening to Aldine and watching Aldine Mustangs football and Aldine ISD Athletics on Vype Live.
Taking up the football for Aldine is number 15, Sebastian.
Welcome back to WW Thorne Stadium in Houston. The sportsman Michael Lewis, along with our production crew Sebastian Ben, and also Elias Moreno and now QA Les Clary. Aldine, your Mustangs kicking it now. And going to 40, out of the 50, down to the 40, down inside the Mustangs' 40-yard line. After making that field goal of 37 yards by Sebastian Esparza, looks like Ellis Sansui,
Number 9, Ellis Sanusi on the kickoff.
Ellis Sanusi was actually with a great return.
Saving tackle for Aldine.
And
15, Sebastian Esparza.
the kicker is Sebastian Esparza with a game-saving tackle.
59-yard return on the
59 yards on the return. And let's see if the Cougars can actually get something going here and maybe try to cash in on something before the first half. Double slot to the right for Green. Reverse. Green passes. A man is wide open. He's down there. The catch was made by Amodi Afumwene.
Grayson Green's pass is complete.
It's first down. Green gives it out to the right side and stopped there short. For no gain was Makai Jenkins. 38 seconds left in the first half.
Mustangs number 6, Jakari Jefferson.
Jakari Jefferson with the tackle for the Mustangs.
9,
Back to Pat. Oh, flags are down again.
on the field before the play.
Offense, 55. 5 yards.
Number 55 with the infraction for Fort Bend Kempner, Jake Saucedo. It brings it back a few yards down to the 17-yard line. 24 seconds left in the first half.
The ball is at the 17-yard line of Aldine. Second down.
Second down at 14. This could be the last play of the half.
Kempner. The pass from Grayson Green. Complete to number 3, Mario James.
I might as well
Touchdown,
just
Cougars.
chill for the rest. Hear me?
Taking on the football. The Cougars is
Hmm?
number 24.
We back on? Okay. And we come to the end of the first half
That's the half. That's the half.
with the score. As we go into the half, the score is the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 10 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. Your Aldine Mustangs 3. You are listening and watching Aldine Mustangs football. And Aldine ICF Legs on Vype Media. of penalties have been the actual problematic part of this. Six. On the other scores around the area. Uh, as you probably know, tonight is the first night around the area. Um, Kingwood leading Cedar Creek by a score of 22 to nothing. Katy Jordan leading Cypress Creek 45 to 7. Clearbrook, Pasadena Adobe leading Clearbrook 12 to nothing. Ball leading Manville by a score of 41 to 6. Fulshire leading Pearland late in the fourth quarter by a score of 19 to 12, and also Tomball leading Stanford in the at halftime 28 to 21. Klein Cain leading Cy-Fair 36 to 7, and in a game that meant a lot to a lot of people tonight, two state-ranked teams, Atascocita leading Lamar by a score of 28 to nothing. In that game, Aaron Glenn, I'm not for sure if you remember from the Texans, his son, one of his youngest sons, Rajon Glenn, has ran a kick return back for 101 yards in that ball game, from what we're hearing. Okay, we're getting ready to get started here for the second half. And your Mustangs will be kicking it off. Sebastian Esparza to kick it off. Coming down with it and downing it at the 25-yard line. The Cougars of Fort Bend Kempner will start there. Glad to have you aboard watching this great ball game of as your Aldine Mustangs trail the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars by a score of 10 to 3. First down at the 25-yard line of the Kempner Cougars. To get running with the ball and going for a good gain, Luke Maxson, who sometimes plays in a Wildcat offense, the Wildcat set. Deshaun Daniels with a tackle for your Mustangs. Now Grayson Green back up on the center, waiting for the play to come in. First and 10 for the Kempner Cougars, who lead this one 10 to 3. Green has double slot right. Pitch out on the right side, out to the 40. Yeah, not close to the 40-yard line. Makai Jenkins gets it out to about the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 yards, second and 5. Looks like Grayson Green has the offense in a hurry-up motion. Double slot to the left on both sides. Single back. Green gives up the middle, out to about the 40, close to the first down marker. Mackay Jenkins out close to the first down marker. A little bit of Kavion Bogan with the tackle. First and 10 is going to be first and 10 at the Cougars 46. Trips to the right. Pass. Green's pass is complete to Marlo James. That's going to be a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what's the penalty. The Eric Hall with the tackle. Okay, there was just an inadvertent flag. Second and 6, looks like it may have been a gain of 4. Give up the middle, and Mackay Jenkins is stopped. Darian Williams with the stop.
He's knocked down by number 97, Darian Williams.
It's going to be third down and 6 for the Cougars. Double slots on both sides for Green. And that's going to, looks like it's going to be a false, could be a false start, or it could be an actual offside. It's going to be a false start. And that's going to be a false start.
5-yard penalty assessed against the Cougars. The official spot the ball at the Cougar 44-yard line. It's third down.
Emery Boulware was the actual recipient of that assessed penalty. Third down and 11, gets it out to the 50, and stop right there is Mackay Jenkins, and that's gonna force the Carlos Cruz, and that's going to have the Cougars out to punt. Williams to punt for the stop and play. Elvin Williams, the punter. False start. Looks like there is a penalty, false start penalty against Kempner. Xavier Araste was the recipient of that penalty. So it moves Williams back. And the kick by Williams coming down. Fair catch called for by Hobart, but it looks like it's going to get down right at the good play, right at the 3-yard line. And a great recovery by Xavier Raste. 62-yard punt by Elvin Williams. The Cougars put the Mustangs in a very big hole, and they're gonna have to try to get out of this hole at the 3-yard line. So it's gonna be spotted at the 2. Give up the middle. And that was Daniel Romero.
Romero, the ball carrier. On the tackle for the Cougars, number 42.
Elijah Williams with a tackle. Ball is on the 1 yard, loss of 1. And he's tackled in the end zone. And you know who's there. Travion Wiley makes the stop in the end zone. And it is another safety. Patrick Cabrera was tackled in the end zone by Travion Wiley. And now
Here at Thorne Stadium with
And now it is 12-3 with 7:34 left in the third quarter. The score: the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 12 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. We're gonna keep it right here. Now the Mustangs will have to punt, so Sebastian Esparza is going to take that kick. Deep back for Kempner. Donnie Avery.
taking up the football for the Aldine Mustangs is number 15, Sebastian Esparza. Deep for Kempner, number 11, Donnie Avery.
Ball comes down. Avery takes it and downs it, but it looks like there was a flag on the play.
On the field.
Let's see what the penalty is all about. It may have been an actual penalty on Kempner.
Delay. Receive it.
Okay, delay a game is against Kempner. So that will put them as first down on their own 22-yard line. We also get you caught up on what's going on in. We'll get you caught up in a second on what's going on. There's some good games going on tonight as well. Double slots on the right side for Grayson Green. Double slots on both sides. Give Grayson Green out to the right side. And good catch and a good run by Luke Maxson.
Grayson Green's pass is complete. Making
Ro-
the reception, number 3, Mario James.
Okay, so it was Mario James with the reception.
For the Mustangs, number 12, Jesus Reyes.
Jesus Reyes with the stop
Gain of 3.
for the Mustangs. So it's a gain of 3, so it's 2nd and 7 from the 26-yard line. It's going to be a flag. It looks like it's a free play. And good catch by Marlo James. Looks like it's going to be a first down and maybe even more.
Penalty decline.
And they declined the penalty. It's going to be a first down for
Making the catch, number 3, Mario James.
Mario James.
26 yards on the pass play.
26-yard gain. It's a first down at the
Defending for Aldine.
Mustangs 47. Double slots right. Give Jenkins up to the 40 down to about the 30, I'd say about the 37-yard line. Marlo Jenkins with a good run.
Number 5,
Makai Jenkins with a good run.
He's wrapped up by number 9 of Aldine, Carlos Cruz.
Carlos Cruz, and Jenkins gets the first down. Makai Jenkins.
Kempner football.
Carlos Cruz with the tackle for the Mustangs.
Aldine. First down and 10.
Double slots on both sides for Green. Green back to pass. Looking, and looks like he has a man. Got him. Great catch down to the 1-yard line. Let's see who makes the catch. Elvin Williams with the catch. Williams is down, but he made a beautiful catch. We'll hold that timeout with Kempner. .638. That was a beautiful 22-yard pass to Elvin Williams from Grayson Green, and that puts the Cougars in striking distance. Great to know that he was able to get up on his own power. First and goal for Fort Bend Kempner. Grayson Green was very much one of the top passers in 11-5A last year as a junior. As a senior now, he's actually getting into his rhythm now tonight. It's going to be a double slot on both sides. Green gives it. Maxson in. Touchdown. Luke Maxson. A 2-yard run. And the kick is coming. (18-3) with the extra point coming. Hugo Chavez with the kick. And the hold, Derek Smith with the hold. The kick by Chavez, up and good. With 6:20 left in the third quarter, the score: the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 19 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. You're watching and listening to Aldine Mustangs football and Aldine IC Athletics on Vype Live and Vype Media. Welcome back to W.W. Thorne Stadium in the northwest part or deep north part of Houston. I'm the sports vet Michael Lewis, along with my production crew, Sebastian Vane, and also Elias Moreno, and our QA, Les Clary, back at the studio as well. It is all Fort Bend Kempner. The last 2 or 3 possessions, they lead this ball game by a score of 19-3. Grayson Green with 2 touchdown passes tonight, and really a great defensive effort by the Cougars as well, leading your Aldine Mustangs by a score of 19-3. Charvel to kick, and it's a squibber. Goes over the head, and does it look like, see who has it? It looks like Aldine was able to recover. It touched the hands of David Romero, and it went over his hands, but he was able to, Aldine was able to recover, and looks like Samuel Saravia actually recovered it for Aldine. The Mustangs have the ball at their own 23-yard line. 19-3. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars lead this one. Pretty much a pretty good ball game. Fort Bend Kempner, the last two possessions, 2 touchdowns. Hernandez give, and it stopped in the backfield. Great tackle by Rex Dyke. Rex Dyke tackling Ricardo Clough for the Mustangs. You can check that was Daniel Romero.
On the tackle for the Cougars, number 42, Rex Dyke.
Be 2nd and 14 for the Mustangs. Give.
Number 20,
Daniel Romero on the carry.
A gain of
3 yard gain. They'll be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 12.
Third down, 11 yards to go for the Mustangs.
Lincoln Ventura was on the tackle.
The officials spot the ball at the Mustang 22-yard line.
Hernandez gives. Clough, he's met. Great play by Antiotucci. That's going to be 4th down.
Number 32, Ricardo Clough, the ball carrier.
And you have a player down.
For Anthony Atucci.
4th and 11. 4:44 left in the 3rd quarter. While we're going on to a break, let's get you caught up on some of the scores in this one. A wild one, not that far from here at Klein High School, where Klein leads Oak Ridge by a score of 38-30. Porter leading Galena Park by a score of 23-13. Friendswood leading Fort Bend Marshall by a score of 16-7. Now, this is something in Aldine's district, and they'll most likely will meet them. One of the other teams in 14-6A, Beaumont Westbrook, leading Aldine Eisenhower by a score of 83-0. That is in the 4th quarter in Beaumont. Also some other games. Atascocita, one of the major games within the Houston area. Number 4, 5th state rank Atascocita, Humboldt Atascocita leading Houston Lamar by a score of 28-0. Cy-Fair trailing Klein Kane by a score of 36-7. Tomball leading Stratford by a score of 28-21. Fulshire leading Pearland by a score of 19-12. Ball leading Manual by a score of 41-6. Dobie still leading Clearbrook by a score of 12-0. And Katie Jordan leading Cypress Creek 45-7, and Kingwood leading Clear Creek by a score of 22-0. George Ranch looks like that game is still in play. And let me get you got an update on also on the Pasadena Adobe Clearbrook game. Pasadena Adobe leading this game by a score of 53-28. Ball leading Manville also by a score of 41-20. Final from the Rig and Pearland. Fulshire defeats Pearland by a score of 19-12. And get you caught up also. Tomball leading Stratford 34-21. And Atascocita now in the fourth quarter leading Lamar. Humboldt Atascocita leading Lamar by a score of 35-7 in a very much anticipated highly regarded game for this evening. And another score from Delmar Stadium over in Houston. It is Northside leading Houston Math Science and Tech by a score of 24-0. There you have it. Here it's 19-3 with 44 minutes and 44 seconds in the third quarter. Hoping that the athlete is okay. To get you caught up on it, if you're just joining us, the Cougars have had two safeties tonight. Of one on a attempted pass interception by Ronnie Nolbert, but he was tackled in the end zone by Travion Wiley. And then the two touchdowns, one to Luke Maxon running it in for a touchdown, and then Grayson Green throwing a touchdown to Marlo James before the end of the first half. That's where we are, 19-3. The only score for your Mustangs so far has been a 37-yard field goal by Sebastian Esparza back in the first half, a little bit around the second quarter. Green has been razor sharp in the second half. Grayson Green so far has 145 yards passing, and also they have held in the second half Aldine, the Mustangs, down to 32 yards total offense in the second half so far. In the game so far, Aldine has only had 55 yards of total offense as well. As we're waiting here as well, and we're hoping that the athlete is okay. Don't forget, on Vype Media presents something new in January to add to its great programming of covering of high school football as well. Coming in January, the American Basketball Association. Stay tuned. Let's also get you caught up on what's going to happen as well. Tomorrow, as you probably know, Labor Day weekend is upon us. There's a lot of great college action, but do be careful if you're driving out and about. A lot of college action in the Houston metropolitan area. As you know, the University of Houston's playing. Heck, they're playing my old alma mater tomorrow. Saturday, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas at TDCU. Also, Rice is playing on Saturday as well. Texas A&M, national televised game as well up in College Station against Notre Dame. And so if you're going to one of the high school games tomorrow, make sure you're being safe out there on the roads as well. And also, going to one of the college games and maybe possible high school games that evening on Saturday, make sure you're taking an umbrella if there is rain in the area, like we had this evening, and make sure you're going out to and driving safely among the roads there. We'd love to see you back to listen to a lot of the great Vype live high school action, all sports action as well. Want to also thank Dre Thompson and his staff over at the WW Thorne Stadium. Great new complex as well. Staff was great as well, giving us some great hospitality this evening as well. We're also just waiting. Looks like there is a emergency situation. Let's see, also get you caught up on what's going to happen tomorrow as far as major games are concerned. Tomorrow, a lot of people are going to be watching this one. This involves the district that your Aldine Mustangs are in, the District 14 6A champion from last year, Aldine Westfield, will take on CE King in a game that has two state-ranked teams in their own right tomorrow. Also, Bridgeland will take on Pearland Dawson. These two teams, as you probably know, they actually have played one another before in playoff action. So I believe this was last year. Also, another game to watch, number 6, number 2 ranked in the area in 6A. Summer Creek will take on Shadow Creek tomorrow. Another one of the 14-6A top playoff teams as well. Spring will take on Grand Oaks up in Spring tomorrow. And another game that I think a lot of people are going to be very, very interested in tomorrow as well, regarding ranked teams in the area. Katy will play tomorrow. We'll find out who Katy plays. Also tomorrow on Vype Live, Katy will take on Dickinson tomorrow. That is a game where highly ranked, state-ranked Dickinson is tomorrow. Will take on Katy in Dickinson. Also, tomorrow evening, I believe, and
Player for the Aldine Mustangs is number 32, Ricardo Cole. Let's show him our appreciation.
glad to see that he's actually up, and the player is going to be okay. And you can also tomorrow you can listen and watch Second Baptist take on Wheaton Academy. That's tomorrow on Vype Live as well. One of the games tomorrow in the Houston metropolitan area. There are other games you can watch tomorrow as well from Austin, San Antonio, Houston, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area as well. A lot of great high school action tomorrow on Vype Live and Vype Media. Glad to see the actual athlete is okay and use the precautionary measures. Police are clearing the field. We'll be getting back into play here in just a moment. And now we have a final from Manville Galveston Ball defeated Mandeville by a score of 48-20. And that one also, Fort Bend Hightower is leading Clear Falls late in the fourth by a score of 19-7. Reason why I say Fort Bend Hightower, it's going to be one of the other opponents for Fort Bend Kempner coming up as well. The Mustangs now are going to punt. Sebastian Esparza he's gonna punt to Shamir Smith and Donnie Avery for the Mustangs. For the Cougars, excuse me. And the ball goes out of bounds.
A
4:34 in the third quarter of this game between non-conference action in the first week of UIL Texas football weekend. I would say holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend. Sports vet Michael Lewis with you, along with Sebastian Fain and also Elias Moreno, our production crew. Les Clary, our QA, back in the studio. It's first down for the Cougars. Double slot to the right for on each side. Green gives it. Oh, man, at the middle. Ooh, great hit by Darian Williams and also Carlos Cruz. Derek Smith was the ball carrier, but was met.
down immediately by number 97 of Aldine, Darian Williams. A loss of 3 yards off the play. Second down, 13.
Second down and 13. Double slots on both sides for Green. Green back to pass. Looking. Has a man. No. Underthrows him out of bounds.
Grayson Green's pass is incomplete. The intended receiver, number 3.
He was trying to get it to Marlo James.
Defending for Aldine, number 1, Jashawn Daniels.
Deshaun Daniels was on the play.
Third down, 13 yards.
Third and 13. 3:50 left in this third quarter.
39-yard line.
Back to passes Green. Voids the rush, going the outside, and a little bit high. He's trying to get Elvin Williams.
The pass intended for number 2, Luke Maxson.
Okay, he was trying to go Luke Maxson.
Aldine, number 6, Jakari Jefferson.
Jakari Jefferson was on the coverage. Looks like he was trying to get it jamming in between Luke Maxson and Elvin Williams. That'll be a punting situation. Elvin Williams back to punt. Punt comes down to Ronnie Nolbert, but he lets it bounce out of bounds, and it will go. They'll spot it at the 39-yard line. I'd say make it the 38.5 of the Mustangs as they come out with 3:34 left in the third quarter. The score, the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 19 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. Mustangs are going to try to get something going. They have it first down on their own 38-yard line. Hernandez running up the middle is Hernandez. Roy Hernandez gets it up to the middle.
Number 11, Rory Hernandez
And on the tackle is Amika Adewiki with the tackle, number 15 for Kempner. Gain of 7 by Hernandez. Second and 3. Hernandez avoids the rush, going out right. It's intercepted! And there's a flag. The flags are flying all over the place. But it is intercepted. We'll see who the pass was intercepted. Looks like it was Rex Dyke with the interception, but we're going to double check. Ellis Sanusi with the interception. We'll see what the penalty is all about. But El Sanusi was intercepted the Rory Hernandez pass, which is actually was intended for Ronnie Nolbert.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Defense. After the interception. Gonna be 15 yards.
So it's a dead ball personal foul against it looks like it's going to be against Rex Dyke for Kempner. For the Aldine Mustangs, this is their 4th turnover tonight. But it also that the penalty after the interception by Dyke puts the Cougars back 15 yards. If ball gets over the head of Green, he falls on it at the 20. He falls on it at the 25-yard line. Now goes the loss of at least 11 yards on this play. So 2nd and 21. It's going to be on the 26-yard line. Almost 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Green has double slot to the right. Back to pass is Green. Has a man. A little short pass. Complete to... Looks like it was number 8. Makai Jenkins with the catch. Kavion Bogan with the tackle. Green has double slot to the right, both sides. Back to passes. Green has a man. Great catch on the outside. Looks like it may be Marlo James with the catch. And it is Marlo James. Jashane Daniels with the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 4th down. Elvin Williams in punt formation. And back to receive for your Mustangs will be Ronnie Nolbert. And also Carlos Cruz. It's like flags are on the play. 4th and 8. 14 seconds left and it was a false start. And that would be Ayomad Alafabe with the actual number 8 for
Hey, don't talk to him.
the Kempner. Williams will re-kick. Down away, calling fair catch. Will be, oh, he just fumbled it. Took his eye off of it and fumbled it, but was able to get it back was Ronnie Nobert.
That's the quarter.
And that's going to come to the end of the fourth quarter. Third quarter, as we head to the fourth quarter, the score, the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 19 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. You're watching and listening to Aldine Mustangs football and Aldine ISD Athletics on Vype Media and Vype Live. Back at WW Thorne Stadium in Houston, Texas, I'm yours truly, sports vet Michael Lewis, along with my great crew, production crews, Ashton Bade and also Elias Moreno, and our QA Les Clary. Shout out to him for his great work he does as well. And we thank you, and thank you for joining us. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars leading this one by a score of 19-3 as we head into the fourth quarter. And the Cougars of Aldine, your Cougars Aldine, get it, and looks like they fumbled it. Looks like there's a fumble on the play, and looks like Kempner may have just got it. They have recovered it. The sixth turnover by.
There's a fumble on the play. The football recovered by number 42 of Kempner, Elijah Williams. Cougars have the football.
Yeah, Rex Dyke is actually the player that actually recovered it, and that is the sixth turnover by some costly turnovers by the Mustangs, and now the Cougars now have, and the ball was given out, was fumbled by Patrick Cabrera. 11:54, first and 10. Timeout is
First charge timeout.
timeout by Aldine. First charge timeout of this half. 11:54 left in this one. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars leading the Aldine Mustangs, your Aldine Mustangs, 19-3. Let's get you caught up on what's going on with other high school action as well. Final, Katy Jordan defeats Cypress Creek by a score of 52-7. Dobie defeats Pasadena Dobie defeats Clearbrook 53-28. Ball defeating Manville 54-26. Fulshire defeats Pearland by a score of 19-12. Tomball Stratford, a wild game there. Tomball leading that one 41-33. First and 10 at the Mustangs 26. Green has both receivers out to the wide. He's getting rushed onto the right. He is sacked. Grayson Green sacked by Eddie Amador.
Grayson Green, the ball carrier. He's sacked.
By Eddie Amador.
9-yard loss.
9-yard loss.
Aldine, Eddie Amador.
We'll get you caught up on some more scores as well. Give onto the right side and stop there. Derek Smith stops there by Darian Williams.
Hammered by number 5 of Aldine.
And Kavion Bogan. 2nd and 19. Third and 21. That was a loss of 2. 3 yards on the play.
21 yards to go. Kempner.
Back to pass. Green has a man across the middle.
Grayson Green's back.
And Donnie Avery was the recipient of that one.
Making the reception, number 11, Donnie Avery.
10 minutes left in this one. 4th and 11.
Tackle for Aldine, number 12, Jesus Reyes.
Jesus Reyes with the tackle.
11.
4th and 11. Trips to the right. Green pass. Almost caught. And it was in traffic. The pass was he was trying to hit Elvin Williams, but it looks like there was also Luke Maxon in that same vicinity.
The Aldine Mustangs take over the football.
So the Mustangs will take over the football at their own 28, I'd say 27-yard line. Trailing in this one by a score of 19-3. Get you caught up also on that score of that very huge matchup this evening between Humboldt-Atascocita. And there's going to be a flag on the play. They reverse. Looks like their reverse was going to Oscar Perla, but there's a flag on the play. False start.
Number 74, 5 yards.
And that is Francisco Caldonio with the actual infraction of a false start. 9:36 left in this one. It's been a great game, but it's Aldine Mustangs and the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars. Ball, Hernandez bobbled it a little bit, but was able to get the ball up the field. But there is more penalties on the flags on the play. We'll see what these penalty flags are. Okay, looks like it's actually against. It's 1st and a 15,
All fouls are dead foul. Personal foul.
so it's offsetting.
Number 16. Personal foul. Defense. Number 22. Penalty gonna offset. Second down.
So 2nd down and 15.
Aldine Mustangs have the football. It's at their 22-yard line.
2nd down.
First down.
And Hernandez trying to run it up front, and he was tackled on the play. Deontay Williams with the tackle.
On the tackle, number 89.
And it looks like Deontay Williams, number 99, was on the person who made the tackle. Jose Barron is in now. Barron takes it up the middle, Gets a few yards up to the middle.
Number 11, Rory Hernandez, the ball carrier.
So Jose Barron he's now in as a quarterback.
Barone, the ball carrier.
Jose Barone is now in for Rory Hernandez. And it looks like they're going to be punting. 4th down. Sebastian Esparza, the kick. And back for Kempner.
Sebastian Esparza.
It's going to be Donnie Avery. 19-3.
Delay. Kicking team.
So it's going to be delay on the kicking team. That's going to move it back and make it 4th and 13. Down to the 24. Esparza's punt, it just goes out, and that may be a sign of a good shot for Kempner to get set up within the 25-yard line. On the kick, 11 yards on the kick. It's going to be 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kempner. It's been all the Kempner Cougars tonight. The lead this one. It's been a good game, but the Kempner Cougars have been really taking advantage of some great defensive stops, leading this one 19-3. Double slots on both sides for Grayson Green, who's had a really good game tonight. Green gives it up the middle. Jordan Petrie with the actual run up the middle.
Number 36, Jordan Petrie, the ball carrier.
Okay, so Jordan Petrie with the run up the middle.
On the tackle for Aldine, number 40, Giovanni Guzman.
Giovanni Guzman with the tackle for your Mustangs.
2nd down and 3, Kempner.
2nd and 3 from the 26-yard line. Green avoids the rush, but he gets taken down by Darian Williams.
Green, the ball carrier,
It's going to be a loss on the play.
by number 97 of Aldine, Darian Williams.
Green's pass caught.
Grayson Green's pass is complete.
And
Gain of 7 yards
gain of 7 yards
on
on the play.
catch, number 8. Ayomidi Apulabi.
Adamidi Apuabi with the catch. It'll be 4th and 7.
It's 4th down.
Trips to the right side for Grayson Green.
8 yards to go.
A little bit under 5 minutes left in this one. Back to passes Green. He's hit. Oh, what a hit by Darian Williams. That's going to turn the ball back over to your Mustangs. Darian Williams has been a great defensive A great defensive light for the Mustangs tonight. Great. That was his third sack of the night. Great play. Great play. Defensive plays by Darren Williams tonight. 4:55 left in this one. 19-3. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars lead this one. Give. Looks like it was to Juango Mendoza was a ball carrier.
Number 7,
Joe Angel Mendoza.
On the tackle for Kempner, number 73,
Christian Lopez on the tackle. Give again. Mendoza.
Number 7, Angel
He stopped on the play.
Mendoza, the ball carrier.
Great stop by Adelinka Oduke.
Number 15, Adeyinka Abuiki.
3:44 left in this one. Double slide right for Baron. Baron gives. No gain by Mendoza. Tackle was made.
Number 7, Joe Angel Mendoza, the ball carrier. On the tackle for the Cougars, number 71.
And that number 71 at the tackle. Jaden Spencer.
Fourth down, 11 yards to go.
And it's going to be a punt now. There's in punt mode. Sparza kicks it. Rolls. Left roll was Avery. There are flags on the play. Looks like it's going to go against the Cougars. If I'm going to march back, it could be a dead ball foul. Been a very highly competitive, spirited competitive game between both of these teams tonight. Don't forget to watch and go to Vype.com for any of those great Friday night games in all over the state of Texas, and even anywhere that you watch your games, the Dallas-Fort Worth, the San Antonio, Houston, Austin area. Go to Vype.com and you can get your listing and click on Vype Live for the game in your area.
Kicking team, number 9, 15 yard, first down.
Okay, so it's a personal foul on your Mustangs, so is a 15 yards is assessed, so that's going to set up the Cougars at the 48-yard line.
Kempner Cougars have the football. The official spots the ball at their 48-yard line.
Aldine Alafabe is now in for Grayson Green. Afabe gives it up the middle.
Number 38. Correction, number 36.
Jordan Petrie with the carry. A little bit under 2 minutes left in this one. I want to thank everybody here at Aldine School District and Dre Thompson and his crew really making us feel at home tonight on this first week of high school football. Alnobe gets it out. He gets out to the midfield stripe and runs it out of bounds around the 49-yard line. 140 left, and this is Afabi takes it out close to about the 48-yard line. The Mustangs 48-yard line. $149 left in this one. Probably gives it. Bet Petrie up to around the 40. I say close to the 40. Probably right about the. I'd say about the 37-yard line.
Number 36, Jordan Petrie, the ball carrier.
That could be close to a first down.
Tackle number 12, Jesus
Reyes on the tackle. That's going to be first down. That should pretty much could seal the game for the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars. Great competitive game, and Olafabi is just going to kneel it. But great game between both of them. Fort Bend Kempner just coming on very strong in the late second quarter and also the second half. Great defense by both teams. Just Fort Bend Kempner really made key plays when they had to. Fabi gets it again, and that's going to do the ball game. That's going to be the ball game right there. And as we come down to the final ticks of this one, that's going to do it. Week 1 starts at the new improved renovated Thorn Stadium, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. The Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 19 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. We think Dre Thompson and his crew out here at Aldine's W.W. Thorne Stadium, the staff and the athletic staff over at Aldine ISD as well. And also, we'll also thank our QA director, Les Clary, and also Sebastian Fade, and also Elias Moreno on our production crew tonight. Again, the final score is the Fort Bend Kempner Cougars 19 and your Aldine Mustangs 3. I'm your truly sports vet, Michael Lewis. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We will see you again, and don't forget to join Vype Live for more great football action this weekend. 19-3, Fort Bend Kempner Cougars defeat your Aldine Mustangs 19-3. Good night and have a safe and